Welcome back to Boring. Joined here by Brooklyn.
Hello.
How you doing, Brooklyn?
I'm good. How are you?
I am doing good. How's the drive over?
It was pretty good.
Yeah.
Quite boring. Windy.
Of course, this is boring. Why would it not be boring?
Yeah.
That's the question of the day.
Actually, we played some games in the car.
Oh,
That
really?
was fun. Yeah.
Oh, what did you guys play?
We played concentration. And would you rather?
That sounds like a lot of fun. Give the audience some background to who you are and what you do.
Okay. My name's Brooklyn Mantello. I'm a TikToker. And yeah, that's basically me. That's about it.
Cool.
me.
How long have you been doing TikTok?
Since it was Musically, like 4 years.
Dang, that's a long time.
Yeah.
That's a minute.
Yeah.
Would you prefer more TikTok or Musically?
Well, I got like bullied severely for my Musically, so probably TikTok.
No, I feel that.
Yeah.
And Musically was a weird vibe.
It really was.
People hated on it just for no reason.
Yeah, because then it wasn't popular. People hated on TikTok for the start too.
Yeah, and then it became cool.
Yeah.
Everyone was like, oh, snap, I should probably hop on this instead of keep chirping it.
Yeah. Once Charlie and Addison got on, that's when people stopped roasting it as much.
But it's still pretty bad, though.
Yeah.
Not going to lie.
Yeah.
TikTok's kind of like turning into like an Instagram kind of thing now,
Mm-hmm.
where it's like consecutive, I guess. I don't know. But cool. What else are you doing?
I'm starting modeling a little bit. I'm in school and I work.
How you liking the modeling?
Good so far.
What's your definition of modeling?
Taking photos. Well, right now, taking photos to hopefully be on a modeling agency. They're getting submitted to like a couple magazines.
Oh, crazy.
Yeah, we'll see.
Is that your passion?
No, dance is my passion.
Dance? How long have you been doing that?
14 years.
That's actually pretty cool.
Yeah, it's a long time.
What got you started? Do you remember?
I was like 3.
Just forced into it.
Yeah.
Mom was like,
Basically.
all right, we're going to make a dance star. Dancing with the Stars.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't remember it at all. I don't remember probably the first 11 years of it.
That's a lot.
I'm not gonna lie.
That's a lot not to remember.
I was little.
Dang. I mean, hey, I guess like it is what it is. But what do you? I guess so. You did dance. You're doing TikTok.
Mm-hmm.
I'm guessing you're in school.
Yeah.
How are you liking that with the whole Corona thing?
It kind of sucks. We've been having Wi-Fi troubles a lot lately, and school's completely online. So I've missed my classes for like 2 weeks, and I'm behind on homework because I don't have Wi-Fi at my house. So like it sucks quite a lot.
Dang. Yeah, I guess that is a downside to being online.
Yeah, I don't know. I haven't been in college in person yet, so I don't really know what it's like. I feel like it'd be better than online though.
I agree. Yeah.
You know.
A lot of people probably struggling with that whole thing with the whole COVID thing.
Mm-hmm.
How have you been dealing with it?
Not bad. I mean, I like human interaction. I don't really like just staying at home in my own presence. It stresses me out. I'm not gonna lie. But, you know, it's been difficult. It gets lonely at times.
It does, yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Yeah, a lot of people have been struggling with that alone time during COVID.
Yeah.
Really pulled it out.
Yeah.
Everyone's struggling now. Has that affected you a lot though?
Yeah, I would say so. It's definitely worse in mental illnesses for sure. And just like friendships. It just kind of ruins a lot of friendships because you don't get to see them as often. You know what I'm saying?
I do, yeah. When you say that's like kind of filtering out the people who weren't even your friends.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I was thinking about that too.
Yeah.
Definitely.
It reads the fake ones out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, 100%.
Have you lost a lot of friends during COVID? You say you gained a lot of closer ones?
Yeah. One. I have like 1, 2 friends, but I mean, we're all good friends. We don't have drama. So, and I wouldn't say I don't know if I lost my friends because of COVID or just because they weren't relevant in my life. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Totally. Are your friends these two?
Yeah.
The only two friends?
Well, and I'd say there's more. I don't want anyone to be mad at me, but yeah, I'd say there's a couple more. But Julia's definitely my best friend.
Shout out to Julia behind the scenes.
Yeah.
And I don't know his name.
Zach.
Zach.
Julia's boyfriend.
Yeah, Zach and Julia.
Mm-hmm.
Sitting in a tree. Okay. Okay. I see that.
Yeah.
Do you have trouble making friends? What do you say?
I don't have trouble making friends. I have trouble making the right friends or keeping friends.
Elaborate on that.
I'm really good at choosing really bad people to be in my life. So I tend to pick friends that bully me or like, just make my life awful. So
those are not friends.
No, I know. So I don't have trouble making friends though. I'm very social. And yeah, I'm an extrovert for sure, but just making the right friends and keeping friends.
Do you think you're gonna keep these two? As long as you can, I guess.
Yeah. I mean, I'm basically related to Zach. He's like my cousin kinda. And I've been friends with Julia since like grade 7. So yeah.
Long time friendship. Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's actually pretty cool. I don't have any friends like that anymore.
Yeah.
They all kind of left. But
Yeah.
this isn't about me.
I mean, if we can make it about you, do you need to talk? Is everything okay?
They already know. Listen to the other podcasts. Yeah, no, COVID's been like a blessing and a curse, I would say.
I agree.
What are some good things that's come out for you?
It's allowed me to focus on myself a whole lot. There's way less distractions and less drama for sure. I don't know. Teenage girls like to talk a lot and just start problems for no reason. And since we're all locked up, surprisingly, that's basically stopped for me.
That is a plus.
Yeah, it's surprising since most of them are bored, but it's a plus.
This is horrible. Yeah, that's a great thing to happen.
Yeah.
Did you get bullied a lot when you were younger?
Oh, yeah. All of middle school, most of high school.
Why? Why were they bullying you?
My weight, mostly. I was always the skinniest, shortest until like grade 11. But I was like tiny. So mostly for my body. But I've always been really outgoing. So I used to get made fun of for that too. Just being weird, I guess.
For being outgoing?
Yeah.
It's a bit weird.
For like talking too much.
I feel like that's normal.
Yeah.
You know? I think they're just jealous they don't know how to talk.
Probably. I mean, they're in grade 7. So
definitely jealous.
Yeah.
Why should she keep talking? She's so good at it. That's probably what they're thinking.
Probably.
But so people would bully you for your weight. How did you deal with that?
Oh God, it took me a long time to learn how to deal with it. It started in probably grade 7. I didn't learn how to deal with it until probably grade 11. So I was struggling with it for a long time, but you kind of need to just realize that it's on them. Like, you don't really pick on someone's body to help you, except the feeling of putting someone else down. You know what I mean? If you're stable in yourself and you're happy with the way things are going for you and how you look, you don't have the need to put people down for something they can't control. You know?
I totally agree with that. Is that what got you started into TikTok? Is it like an escape or was it?
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
What were you posting on musically?
Dancing videos.
Like the typical.
Yeah,
those were really fun.
They were fun.
They were mad fun. I used to do them all the time.
Yeah.
I was on musically too.
In the 2 times speed.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was nice. You didn't really have to know the words that well because it was so slow.
Yeah. The 2 times speed was actually a hack.
Mm-hmm.
Like that was.
I agree.
When I found out about it, I was like, yo, this is why they're so good.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, I'd post that and dancing videos, but the dancing videos were also in 2 times speed. So they came up looking like really bad. So
Would they look kind of cool though?
you would think, but no.
No.
One got sent all around the school, basically all around my grade. So in grade 8, that was the huge topic around my name.
Brooklyn the music.
Yep, Brooklyn the bounce back girl, because it was to bounce back by Big Sean.
Probably didn't help, did it?
No, not at all.
Did you? Because you blew up on TikTok, I'm guessing, right?
Yeah, somewhat.
So like, what happened when that happened?
At first, because I've had a few videos that did well. I wouldn't say blow up crazy, but they did well. And the first one, nobody really saw it. Nobody talked about it. And then after a little bit, people started finding out that I was posting on TikTok. And that's when the bullying started to come back again because of that. Until TikTok became like cool and like a popular app, then it wasn't.
People were like, "Yo, can you show me out?"
Yeah, basically.
Yeah. Dang. Yeah. See how the tables turn.
Yeah, because
How the turntables turn.
yeah, after my Musically got sent around the school, that went private. The account did. So then nobody really found out about my TikTok account because I didn't tell anyone.
Now they know.
Now they know. Everybody knows.
Everybody knows.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. I guess you guys know now. What can we do? Share that. Follow TikTok.
Yep.
Where's something that you want to support, like something you want to spread awareness to?
Besides my TikTok at brookie.babe.
Yeah. We can talk about anything. So you're in school for business.
Yeah.
And you did TikTok.
Yeah.
What's it about you?
What?
I don't know. What do you want to bring awareness to?
Probably mental illness.
That's a big part.
Oh yeah, mental illness has been a big part of my life.
How would you deal with it?
Well, I've had anxiety my entire life. I didn't get diagnosed with it until I was 14. And then after that, I got diagnosed with depression and insomnia as well, and test anxiety. So it's a lot of mental illness to deal with. So I'm still kind of learning how to deal with it. But it's just a whole lot of letting yourself feel that way and not beating yourself up over feeling it. You know what I mean? So if I feel extremely depressed, rather than being like, ugh, I hate that I feel this way, like, why can't I just be normal? You just have to let yourself feel the emotions and realize it's just part of what's going on so that you don't spiral into worse.
What is test anxiety?
It's not technically like a prescribed mental illness, but I just freeze during tests. So it's like a learning disability.
And they call it test anxiety?
I think so.
Oh.
That's what he called it, at least, the guy that tested me for it.
He tested you for test anxiety.
He really did. It was ironic.
Yeah.
It was like, no wonder I failed it.
So, anyways, so like, how do you deal with that thing? Because you're in school for business.
Yeah, test anxiety is tough. But since it's like I went to a doctor about it being a learning disability, I get a few helpful things from the college I go to. So I get extra time on tests and just some little things like that. But I don't know. Those little things don't help too much.
What would you think would be the best option for test anxiety? For oral, video,
Probably for me at least, like audio.
audio?
Yeah.
Like reading the questions or
Out loud, yeah.
yeah?
Yeah. Probably even with studying, like having notes that you can listen to provided.
Instead of doing your own notes?
Well, like
Or what do you mean by that?
like
Explain that.
a text to speech type of thing. Like I have that on my computer, and that's really helpful.
Yeah, I was gonna mention that. You could definitely use that.
Mm-hmm.
How does that work for you?
Eh, it's okay. It takes way longer because it's quite slow reading all of it.
Could do 2 times speed.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not very tech savvy, so I guess so. I didn't know that was a thing.
I think so. I'm pretty sure you can do 2 times speed. Is this
Well,
like Word document or is this on Google?
it's usually I just scan the textbook. Like I highlight all the questions on the online textbook or
And it
like
just reads it
all
to
the
you?
notes and yeah.
You said you were struggling with depression too. How have
Mm-hmm.
you been dealing with that?
Um, it's a roller coaster for sure. Depression, for me at least, comes in waves. So I've again had it for quite a long time. So I've been getting better at managing it, but it sneaks up on you when you least expect it. Like I will be out with friends or at work or doing whatever, and all of a sudden it just hits. It's like literally like a gust of wind, like feeling like you're winded, like just hitting you. And it's just a wave of sadness. I don't know. So you kind of just need to learn to breathe through it and to let it pass if you're like out doing stuff, out at work. You know what I mean? But all in all, it's tough. Depression's a hard mental illness to deal with.
Is it notable when it's happening?
Um, to other people.
Kind of to yourself. Like, how do you know if you're falling?
Um, it depends on the situation. If there's a lot of things going on in my life at the moment, then I'll know that I'm most likely going to feel it later. But if not, it just all of a sudden just feels like you're just spiraling down. Like all of a sudden your thoughts just turn completely dark, just like that. You just start thinking worst case scenario for everything. Just doubt yourself completely constantly.
And how do you deal with that again?
If you're out in public, it's a little trickier. You kind of have to suppress it for a bit. But when you're at home, the best way for me at least is distracting your mind. Doing absolutely anything you can to completely distract your mind.
So you said you had text anxiety, depression. What was the other one?
Anxiety and insomnia.
Insomnia. What is that again? For
Um
the audience. I know it is, but I wear that so badly.
It's I have trouble sleeping. It's a sleep disorder.
So do you have pills for that? Because I know some of my
Yes.
friends, they get medicated for it, but some of them hate it.
Yeah, no, I'm medicated for it and I don't mind it. It used to work really well, but lately it's been really, really bad again.
Medication's not working anymore.
Mm-mm. No, my body gets used to medication quite fast, so I always have to go check up on that,
No, I feel that. I feel that.
you know?
I used to take Neocitrin, but not advised. Put to the bed so fast.
Yeah.
So I'm guessing you have a lot of sleepless nights.
Yeah.
I always see you posting stuff on Snapchat at like the weirdest times.
Yeah. At like 4 a.m.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
I'm like, yo.
Because what happens is I'll try and sleep at like 11, let's say.
Yeah.
I'll try up until I'll look at my alarm clock and it will be like 3 and I'm still just laying there, cannot sleep, tried everything, can't sleep. So then I'm just bored. You know what I mean? Like you can only just lay there in the dark for so long before you get absolutely bored. So then I just kind of give up for a bit, go on Snap, go on TikTok.
Play some
You know
video
what I mean?
games.
Yeah.
Is that what got you started in video games?
No, I've been playing video games since I was itty bitty.
Oh,
Like
really?
tiny, yeah. My dad had the PlayStation, like the PlayStation 1.
Oh, damn.
And whenever he had like whatever COD game it was and I was so little, every time he'd go to the bathroom, he'd like hand me the controller. Be like, can you play for me? Can you keep me alive? So I've been like around video games my whole life. Like always, I had the PS2, I had the PS3, and now I have the Xbox One.
Why'd you switch?
Because my brother got the Xbox One and then he got the PS4, so he just gave me the Xbox One. I just didn't want to buy a new console if I was getting one for free.
Well,
Straight up.
PlayStation boys. You know what's up?
Honestly, I like both. I grew up on PlayStation, so I like PlayStation better, I'd say. But I'm not biased.
I'm very biased.
Yeah, I don't mind. I play both.
Someone's gonna ask you that question. They're gonna be like, "Which one?"
Which one's better?
Yeah.
Probably PlayStation. In all honesty, yeah, probably. But I have an Xbox, so
Yeah.
kind of.
Does he play Xbox?
I don't know. Zach, do you play Xbox?
Do you play Xbox? Thank
Do you
God.
play PlayStation?
What do you play? PC?
Mm.
He plays basketball.
Yeah. Julia plays
relate.
Minecraft, so.
Yo, you got 2 Minecrafts up. Minecraft.
Yeah.
Did you ever play GameCube?
No, I didn't.
What's like your
I
favorite?
wish.
Yeah, it's so much fun. Like Mario Kart.
Mm-hmm.
It's
I
such a
played like
vibe.
other people's, but I never owned one.
It's I don't know what, but it's just more fun playing on Nintendo
Mm-hmm.
when you don't own it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like I feel like when you own one,
Exactly.
you just hate it. But
Yeah,
when
and
you
you get bored of it so fast. That's what I've heard.
yeah, I feel like when it's at your friend's house, you just hit it every now and then.
Yeah.
You're like, yo, this is lit.
Mm-hmm.
I
I think
vibe
it's
with it.
very repetitive. I think that's why some games,
No, that's true. Yeah.
like Mario can get very repetitive.
Yeah.
So like when you just play it once in a while, it's like extremely fun. But if that's all you're playing,
sorry.
it's old.
What's your favorite game?
Ever?
Or like the top games you would recommend? Oh, I just play, I guess.
Well, right now I'm playing Cold War. It's okay.
Yeah?
It's not bad.
Playing a little Cold War?
Yeah, but I'm also playing the Life is Strange series. It's so good. I think I'd recommend that the most right now. Life is Strange.
Is it the one with the floating person?
She can like control time.
Is it like is it always in the dark though?
In the dark? No.
Yeah, is it a depressing game?
No, not really. It has its depressing moments, but not really. She can like rewind time. It's like one of those games where you make decisions. You know what I mean?
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
I feel that, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's really good.
Do you ever play computer games?
I grew up on them, but I don't like have a PC. My brother does, but I don't. Again, because I'm broke.
What about iPhone games?
Oh, of course.
Yeah? What are you playing right now?
Minecraft on my phone.
Your phone?
Yeah.
Oh no.
I mean, I have it on my Xbox too, but like if I'm at work, I don't do that at work.
Of course not.
No.
Why would you do that at work?
Not at work. But if I'm at somewhere where I'm bored, whip out Minecraft.
Where are you working?
At Garage.
Is it called Garage?
Mhm.
Okay, cool. Just don't tell the location.
I won't. But at Garage, like the clothing store.
Oh, okay. How was that without COVID? Is it boring?
Not really. It's still packed.
Still booming?
Yeah, you just get a lot of people who are angry that come in.
Why?
Just because of the restrictions. They're just grumpy.
Oh.
Yeah.
They're like grabbing stuff off the shelf like, oh, it's mad.
More like wanting to grab our throats.
Oh.
But.
Yeah. Had any COVID experience where people be mad at you?
Oh.
Seen any? Give some examples.
Like with anti-maskers?
Anyone really?
I've had a lady while I was working spit on me because I asked her to put a mask on.
Oh, that's disgusting and horrible.
Well, it's like our job to ask, so I just said like, "Hey, do you have a mask you could put on?" And then she's like, "No," and I was like, "Oh, okay," because we're not allowed to force it. And then she's made on to me, so I was just like, "Okay," and walked away.
That's horrible.
Yeah, I've also had like people to tell me to shut up or like
Like
not.
you just ask them.
Yeah, I'll be like, "Hey, do you have a mask to put on?" One lady went like that to my face, like, "Shut up."
That's a Karen.
It really was. So I was like, okay.
Can't do anything about that. Like, hey, if you wanna not wear a mask, don't wear a mask.
Yeah.
Can't stop you. Can't
Nope.
force it.
Nope. It's not my job to force it, so I don't care enough.
That's
I'm
fast.
not gonna lie.
Yeah, you're just there. You just hired this so close.
Yeah. Not really.
Not. Yeah, no, I agree with that. Shoot. What other experience? What other experiences?
Relating to COVID
Yeah.
and angry people.
Yeah.
Oh, we have
Here's the story time.
a story time.
Yeah.
Well, I have to watch the door at my work a lot. So like stand out there and just make sure we don't go over capacity. And that upsets people a lot. That I'm out there, I guess. I'll have people like come and try and push me out of the way. It's either like what happens is there's either really angry people or creepy old men. That's it. That's all you deal with when you're watching Door.
Yeah.
So it's just a lot of that, you know, people coming up, like trying to force their way in or telling me, like, it's your job to stay here. I actually have a real job, so I get to go in. I'm like, I mean,
all right.
Okay. Like, you're right. This is my job. So,
what can you do?
Yeah.
How do you deal with that?
You know, if the Karen's really bad, I cry. I'm not gonna lie. I cry a lot. But if not, I just laugh. You know?
Just laughing is. I feel laughing was.
It's just comical.
Has anyone ever seen you cry and be like, "Oh, I'm so sorry"?
No.
They just laugh and walk away.
They just usually just say that they're gonna like talk to my manager.
Oh, do they?
Yeah, but my manager sees that I'm crying, so unless I did something wrong, she's usually just like, "Okay, sorry about that."
Yeah, you can't really do anything about that. I guess not.
No.
Shoot.
Yeah.
Oh.
There's been tears at work for sure.
No, they really. I guess so. I don't know. I don't really cry too often.
Yeah, I cannot relate. I cry quite often, actually.
Are you just sad all the time?
It's not even that I'm sad. Like, I cry like my mom does it too. I like require my happy things. Like, there'll be like a happy commercial and I'll be bawling like over a commercial. Or like I cried over an Adam Sandler movie last night. Blended.
Blended?
Yeah.
What's it about?
A blended family. That's about it. And I was bawling my eyes out because it was so happy at the end.
What happened at the end? Spoiler
alert. The family that hated each other all blended nicely. They all became liking each other again. That's it. And it made me cry for like probably half an hour straight.
Dang.
It doesn't take a lot for me.
So not a lot. Is this making you cry? You crying right now?
I could be. Do you want me to?
No, please don't. Please do not cry. Of all the things I don't need my audience thinking I'm bullying you on my podcast.
No, not at all.
That is who you watch your movies with?
My cat.
Cat. Watch with your mom?
Sometimes, yeah.
Sometimes?
Yeah. Yeah. My mom loves movies. She's always asking me to watch movies with her.
And your mom good friends?
Oh, yeah. My mom's like my best friend. Genuinely. Me and my mom are super close. She knows basically everything about me. Always been my number one supporter through everything.
Even like
everything.
That's awesome. I love when parents support their kids. There's not enough of that.
Yeah.
They
and her are like the same person, so she kind of has no choice but to support me, or else she's not supporting herself.
I guess that is true. Yeah, you can't really. That's true.
Yeah. She's funny though. All my friends love her too. She's just funny. She's a great person.
What does she do?
Right now she sells art. She's an artist. So she does that as a little daytime at-home job, and then she just works at the hospital.
So she's a nurse?
No, she works for the charity thing, like taking the donations in.
Oh, that's dope. That's a good cause.
Yeah.
Yeah. I love that.
Yeah.
Is Adam Sandler your favorite actor?
Yeah, probably.
Who else?
Pete Davidson.
Let's get into it. Why Pete?
Because he's hot.
Is that it?
And he's funny.
Is that it?
Yeah.
That's all it takes.
Same with Adam Sandler.
That's all it takes, guys.
That's all it takes.
That'd be hot and funny.
I feel like Pete's a nice guy. I feel like he'd be nice.
Yeah, I hope so.
I feel like he has to be nice. I feel like he'd be nice.
Oh, what if he's not? This is a horrible person. What if he's horrible?
Well, like, depends on what type of horrible.
Let's just say he bullies you.
Like me personally?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I picked bad people, so I'd probably still love him.
We're gonna have an intervention. Time to find better people. So let's give us the rundown why you think you keep running into bad people.
I keep getting my heart broken by friends and boyfriends. So that's why I think so.
No, give us the rundown. Like
All
what?
of it.
Yes. Like hit it from the start. Like what are the
Okay,
steps
so-
to finding these bad people?
To finding them?
Yes.
Okay, so if you had a random boy in your Snapchat who makes SoundCloud rapping music, like he's a rapper on SoundCloud, you know, it should be common sense not to go for him. Don't go for him. He will cheat on you, like in front of you.
In front of you?
Mm-hmm.
This man cheated in front of you?
Yeah, I saw him at a party. He got really mad at me for being there and then made out with a girl while I was still standing there. And I didn't break up with him. He dumped me 2 weeks later. So.
Take notes. Absolute notes. Talk about. We don't need to reference names. Give us experiences. My audience loves experience, and my audience is listening to learn.
Okay. Just make sure. I don't know what you're laughing at over there. Sorry. So just make sure that if there's someone that you're really close with that really enjoys talking to the people that you are talking to, just make sure you keep a good handle on that. You know what I'm saying? So, for example, if every guy you talk to, one of your friends, also talks to them to the point where it becomes a problem, maybe don't be friends with that person anymore.
Shoot. I just spilled water all over my table. It's fine. It's fine. Don't look. Look at her. Continue. Look at her. Continue.
Okay, I will continue.
Thank you. So as you're saying.
Okay. As I was saying, yeah, don't let guys walk all over you basically. So if your friend continues to talk to everyone that you like, don't be friends with that person anymore and don't let guys do that. Don't let them talk to people that you're insecure about or people that have hurt you in the past if you're dating that person. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's your advice to my audience and to your audience. It's a pretty big audience.
Yeah. Also just have a lot of self-respect. That's like the biggest thing in not dating shitty guys and girls is have self-respect.
Self-respect is definitely key. I'm
Yeah.
currently wiping this off.
With your sleeve.
It's not working. It's not working. Stop looking at me. If you're on YouTube, you're probably having a good laugh right now. Yeah, I agree. If you have no self-respect for yourself, you're gonna have no self-respect for, yourself, and others around you is gonna take advantage of you.
Oh yeah, for sure.
That is definitely a downfall. So you've learned from that.
Yeah.
Slowly, I guess.
Yeah. A lot of trust issues have came my way, but I'm still learning from it.
Now you have 2 great friends.
Yep.
Drove all the way from God knows where.
Yep.
With you.
Yep. To be here.
Yeah.
Yep.
Sorry, I completely just I lost my train of thought.
You're flicking it at me now.
Shut up. But yeah, that's some good advice. What are some, because I'm guessing you have a lot to share because you've been struggling with a lot of mental illness. You've been bullied. You did TikTok. You've been cheated on. You seem to find very bad people for your life.
Oh yeah.
Other than the 2 sitting in this room.
A couple more, but
A few
mostly.
more. Yeah. Not trying to isolate y'all listening to the podcast, but what's some advice you give to somebody struggling?
Oh goodness, stay strong. That's the first thing. You're way stronger than you think you are. That's the main thing that I've learned over time is you are incredibly strong. And I thought that I was not strong whatsoever. But lately, like during quarantine, I went through a lot. My grandpa died, and then 2 days later, my cat died of a complete freak accident. So I didn't realize how strong I was until that happened. So you just have to realize that giving up isn't going to solve anything. You know what I'm saying?
I do, yeah.
You have to really channel how strong you are and realize that you will get through it no matter what it is. You will always get through it.
I agree with that. What are
Honestly.
steps you go to remind yourself of that all the time?
A lot of self-love. Take days just for yourself to do like baths or like face masks, you know what I'm saying? And then make sure you cut out the bad people in your life because they are just bringing you down when you're already low. So make sure you have good people in your life, people that are relevant to your life and necessary.
I like that.
That's it.
Yeah.
Thanks.
That's the path. Yeah. I like it. And you're currently on that path, right?
Yeah, definitely.
That's dope. Encouragement to self-love is something that a lot of people struggle with.
Mm-hmm. It's hard.
It is, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Especially growing up, you're told not to be selfish. And I think you're
You
not
should
really
be.
told self-love at all. It's just complete opposite a lot of the time.
What did you grow up learning? What are some things that you think of fundamentally, maybe a little bit hit you with the mental health or messed you up, however you want to phrase it?
In school, I was taught a lot of sexism and just that my body basically didn't belong to me. So it was okay that people were picking on me. And like, you know what I'm saying? It was just a whole lot of no, like, don't respect yourself.
Oh,
So that definitely contributed to the mental health.
I did not experience that in my schools.
Really?
Yeah. Maybe I was just sheltered.
Yeah. I don't know. I had a lot of school experiences.
Public schools?
I went to Catholic school
Oh, that's why.
my whole life. Yeah. Yeah.
They judge people,
Hmm.
Catholics.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm still technically Catholic, but I disagree with a lot of the things that they forced upon in school.
Yeah, religion or just that whole concept is such a strange concept because mainly it's forcing you to do things that it doesn't really give you a say.
Yeah.
You don't really get to pick and choose.
Mm-hmm.
It's mostly a construct of do this or
Yeah. Well, in junior high, a lot, whenever guys would do something inappropriate or say something inappropriate to me, it was always, well, what were you wearing? Like, not to wear like tank tops to school. You know that like your shoulders shouldn't be showing. Like, I could see your bra strap. Like, it was a lot of blaming the victim type thing. Not a whole lot of, well, why were they touching you?
yeah, it's a bit weird. Yeah, I'm not on that side of things because of course I'm a male, but like
Yeah.
guessing that happened a lot.
Yeah. My whole life.
And that's what's really led to like the bullying and the.
Yeah. Self body issues a lot.
So you said you have body dysphoria,
Dysmorphia. Yeah.
dysmorphia. Sorry,
Yeah.
dysmorphia.
Yeah.
Can you explain that for your viewers and my viewers to understand what that is?
Yeah, sure. So I have a very low case of it, but basically I've been told things all my life about the way I look. So when I look in the mirror, I don't see what other people are seeing. So for example, apparently I see my neck to be like way longer and skinnier than it actually is just when I look in the mirror, and it kind of comes on and off, but my body just isn't the way I see it. I see myself extremely skinnier than I am because my whole life I've been bullied for being too skinny. So, yeah, I don't realize what I look like a lot of the time.
And that's what body
Mhm.
dysphoria is.
Mhm.
Did I say that right?
Dysmorphia.
Dysmorphia.
But yeah, you're pretty close.
Not even close. Dysmorphia.
Yeah.
So,
So you see yourself differently than how you actually look.
is there ways to combat that?
I have very low case of it. So for me, it's just a whole lot of self-talk, realizing, like, I have to ask my mom or like my friends a lot of the time, like, are my arms actually this skinny? Am I actually like a stick like everybody tells me I am? Or like, what do I look like? You know what I mean? It's a whole lot of reassuring myself that it's my body that I'm in.
Wait, explain that
I'm
one more time.
so because when I was in junior high, I was really, really skinny. And that's what I got bullied for the most. I still see myself being that skinny and all the negative traits of it. Not that being that skinny is bad, but just that's what I was bullied for. So I just have to keep telling myself that A, my body is fine. There's nothing wrong with my body. And B, that's not what I look like anymore.
And that's how you combat it?
Mhm.
Work all the time? Work sometimes?
Like never.
What? If it's never working.
Like work?
Yeah, no, working. Like when you tell
Oh.
yourself that. Do you,
Oh, yeah, it works most of the time.
okay, good.
Sometimes.
I was about to say, if it never works, why are you doing that?
No, it works sometimes, most of the time.
So someone's struggling with body dysmorphia. Did I say it right?
Dysmorphia.
Dysmorphia?
You're getting closer every time.
Every time. What is some advice you'd give them?
Again, just self-love. That's like the biggest topic I feel like today.
Self-love. Let's expand on that. Let's go into that. Let's go into some core, how you do it.
Realize that you only have one body your whole life, so you have to treat it with kindness, not just by putting the right food in your body, but mentally treating yourself with kindness and remembering that if you wouldn't say the things that you're telling yourself to other people, that you shouldn't say it to yourself, like all the negative things you're saying. So it's just a whole lot of reassuring yourself that your body's what's keeping you living and that you should be very grateful to be in it and to be you because there's only one you, as cheesy as that is.
You should take some of your own advice.
Oh, I really should.
Yeah.
I'm working on it. I'm getting better.
It's some really good advice.
Thank you.
Honestly.
Thank you. I've been working on it for a while.
Is that helping with the alone time?
Oh, yeah.
I always recommend alone time to people. It's so crucial to growth, in my opinion.
Especially if you're struggling. Because if you're struggling with a lot of mental issues, it's easy to distract yourself instead of actually tackling the issues.
Yeah.
By hanging out with people.
Yeah.
Or going out doing stuff.
No, I totally agree with that. 100%.
Yeah, it's easy to distract.
So you distract yourself with just what? Video games? TikTok?
Yeah, coloring.
Coloring. You an artist?
Not as good as my mom, but I like to doodle. Nothing fancy. Just to distract myself.
I like that.
Yeah.
It's always nice to like what's going on in the world, especially now. Finding distractions are definitely necessary to helping yourself out.
Yeah. I find at work the easiest way to distract myself is complimenting people. If I'm having like a really shitty day, I just try and compliment as many people as I can. Because seeing that I make them happy makes me happy.
I vibe with that, yeah.
So
definitely do.
If you see me ever compliment people a lot, it means that I'm probably having a tough day.
Oh no. Watch out. She's happy. It's a bad day.
No, you'll see. It's like excessive complimenting.
Excessive?
Yeah, like almost everybody that comes in, I will find something that I like about them and tell them.
Like, hey, I love that shirt.
Yeah.
I love those socks. I love those pants. I love those chains.
Well, usually just like one per person, but like everyone that comes in.
Well, it is what it is.
It's not a bad thing to do.
Yeah, I love that. Yeah. That's dope.
It's a coping mechanism.
It's a very nice one.
Thank you.
Anyways, I want to wrap up the podcast there. I think you've done everything. Yeah. Drop some advice to some people struggling. Again, since we've been dropping so much advice, what's one thing you'd want to leave to people listening?
Focus on self-love and being kind to yourself and others.
Word. Drop a like, subscribe. Check out Brooklyn.babe TikTok.
Brookie.babe.
Brookie.babe TikTok. Instagram.
Brooklyn.mantello.
How do you spell it? Mantello.
Mantello.
Word. Drop a like, subscribe. Bye.